Hi guys, Banchin here. Welcome to this CherryTree update video. As you can see on my screen, the event is gone. It's not there anymore. I did manage to collect about 2.5 million event currency saved for the next one. Didn't get that last title. Can't have them all, right? Stay tuned, guys. I've got some really interesting things to tell you about the new update. Always when the event finishes, the update video is it's not a big one because it's mainly neatening things up and not a huge amount of new stuff happening, but there is a massive change in this one. As maybe in future ones, we've got a few surprises coming your way. So let's get straight into it. So the first thing I want to say that you guys should know is that the extravagant bow and the Easter bonnet are now tradable. So what that means is if you didn't manage to grab one during the event, you can now buy one from another player in the, anywhere you like, in the Discord market, or if you trade somewhere else and someone has got it, you can do that. Okay, the next thing that you guys should know is there has been a new feature added to the game, but before I do that, and you'll see that it links to the new feature, I'm going to go to my wishes. So nothing really has changed here except one major thing. And what that thing is, see if you can guess which one of these has changed. Well, the levels haven't, but what you will notice is when I click the kill coins, have a read of that. That is different from what you guys have now. So increases the kill coins from Slayer tasks by 5% per level. Used to be by 1 point, so it ended up being you can get 50 Slayer coins for fighting a chicken plus what the chicken would normally give you, right? So this has increased it to 5% per level. Obviously multiplicative, right? So what that means is that you will be rewarded more Slayer coins for fighting for fighting monsters or mobs from the harder Slayer masters. Okay, so if we go over here, for example, and we go to, I don't want to show you just yet, but I can't really avoid it, can I? Okay, I'm gonna show you this alongside with the new next exciting feature. So here we go. We're going to click the Slayer Master, and there you go. As you can see on the screen, you probably saw it in one of the shorts videos that I made. There's a kill coin shop and a soul gem shop, and you've got Slayer caskets. This is the big thing, guys. All right, this is massive. I'm going to talk about those in a minute. I'm going to show you the loot table, so stay tuned. But the way it would work is if I go select a Slayer Master, I am more likely to get more kill coins as the Slayer Master's level increases. So as you can probably see, if I go just Blade, okay, I've got 15k at the moment. But if I go just Blade and let me cancel that task, and I pick, say, the chicken, and I go, right, let's fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You notice I don't get very much Slayer coins at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still don't get very much Slayer coins at all, etc. And you know, it's more balanced. There's a lot more balance and rewards you guys who are a little bit higher up. One thing I've noticed is that if I go and pick, for example, let's cancel that task. If I go and pick Adamant, the best thing for me to do is the Orc King. Okay, so I've got 115 there left. And what I'll do is I'll fight him. And obviously he's a one-hit kill for me. One-hit kill means that I finish the Slayer task pretty quick. And when I do, I get a little bit more than the chicken, right? So I'm going to pause and you're going to see when I get closer to finishing the task what it actually gives me. Okay, we're back and there's 4, 3, 2, 1 and bang. So there you go. It's now 15.49. It was 15.06. So what's that, about 430 odd Slayer coins? Pretty good, okay? So that's what it is. And now let's look at the big thing, which is the Slayer shop. But before I do, there is something that I need to tell you guys, which actually hasn't been put in the patch notes. So this is a bit of a secret for you guys who are actually sticking through and listening to the video. So if you are wearing Primal gear, Soul Reaper gear, or Enhanced Soul Reaper gear, or a mixture of those three, there is a 1 in 15 chance, that's right, 1 in 15 chance, that's pretty crazy, right? That a Slayer casket is going to drop from an adamant task. Okay, and obviously it's at the completion of the task, it's not going to be per hit, okay? But 1 in 15 is pretty good, so every 15 you hit is pretty much going to give you 1 Slayer casket. So let's have a look at what is in store for these Slayer caskets. So there's the loot, and we are viewing the loot from the bottom up. Okay, I didn't want to show you the top yet. So stone, big bones. There's some elven keys, not too bad considering that's one of the more common drops. You got a bunch of arrows. You got divine protection potions and soul reaper potions. That is huge, right? That's around the middle. Okay, so that is huge. You've got pumpkin seeds. You've got gold coins, 100,000. Canosian arrows, 15. Get ready. 10 caskets of treasure. This is what you guys wanted. Okay, so you said that you were a bit, frustrated that you couldn't use your kill coins for caskets. Well, there you go. You can now get caskets of treasure in Slayer caskets. Next one is 10 soul gems. And you're going to need those because you can buy caskets with soul gems as well. You can get 20 egg arrows. So the egg explosive arrows, the ones that explode and do the double damage, is going to be in the drop table now. So it'll be there forever. Next one, 20 treasure caskets. Let's go to the next one. 3 enhancement tickets. 3. Next one. 1 Soul Reaper fragment. As you can see, it's getting better and better. What's the next one? 1 divine protection scroll and a cognium ring. A cognium ring can drop from the Slayer casket. Brilliant ring. Okay, one more. There you go. You're looking at that right, guys. It's an enhanced ring of souls. Okay, so that is the top drop, obviously the hardest to get, but you can get an enhanced ring of souls from these. Okay, so let's open a few just for a little bit of fun. As you can see, we're getting a lot of this and a bit of that. I will be doing an opening video, of course. Stay tuned for that. Now, next thing is we're going to have a look at the kill coin shop. So how much do these cost? So let's go down and you'll see it's 50,000 kill coins. At the moment, 50,000 will give you 20 Slayer coins, Slayer caskets, 20. Okay. So that's if you want to buy the Slayer caskets with kill coins. Let's have a look at buying them with soul gems. So 20 Slayer caskets cost 75 soul gems. Not too bad considering 1 Soul Reaper fragment's 2,500, and you can get a Soul Reaper fragment in the caskets, right? So amazing stuff, right? So there you go. Absolutely huge. Okay, you've now seen it. You've got probably heaps saved up, guys, haven't you? From heaven knows when. Plenty to use. And shout out to Joe and Ari for their suggestion on Discord with the Slayer caskets, right? There you go. We do listen. Okay. Adam is always looking at these and having a go, looking what can improve the game and the suggestions that fit best in the game. He does implement, guys. You can see that for yourselves. Okay, that's pretty much it. But there is one more thing actually that I do want to go through. You probably won't see it on here, but if I go to my treasure hunts, okay, you'll probably see that once I get a God's item, I'm probably not close to Mercy now, but once I get a God's item, the probability has changed. I'm going to tell you guys that it's not the same anymore for every God's item. What it was before is that once you open a rewards caskets and a God's item drops, you get a random chance of getting any of the God's items. They're all random. So no God's item had more chance than another one. It was all even. It's now changed. So what you've got now is some will be dropping more often and some will be a lot more rare, okay? This is going to play havoc with the market prices, but great, because we need that, right? We need a little bit of difference according to how rare they are. I'm not going to disclose what that is. All you can see is what items drop. If you click up here, you can see all the items that drop in the Slayer caskets. You will have to do some testing yourself. I'm going to do an opening video as well very soon so that you can see the type of things that dropped. But one thing that I will tell you is that the most common item that drops is, what do you reckon it is, guys? Have a look. What do you reckon? It's the Quiver of Canosian. Hey, look, it's a 60% chance to save your arrows, guys. And if you've got egg arrows or Canosian arrows, that is very, very valuable, okay? So there you have it. That's the update in a nutshell, okay? Get those Slayer coins happening, use them for caskets, opening the Slayer caskets. Hope you get the good drops, very juicy loot, as you saw when I showed you guys the loot table of the Slayer caskets. You can even find normal caskets in the Slayer caskets. Then you can come here and then you can sit here opening and you can get other rewards too on top of that. There you go. I've been Banchin. Hope you guys enjoyed the update video. More to come next week. But in the meantime, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.